Well, a multi-million-dollar investment by government and a partnership with several charitable organizations is making food more accessible for many families struggling in these difficult times. Officials with the National Task Force organized to keep Bahamians fed provided an update on that organization's efforts, adding that its output has increased significantly in just a few short months. Cleopatra Murphy has more.
With more and more Bahamians struggling to meet ends meet and just to put a hot meal on the table, the Bahamas Feeding Network has stepped up its efforts to ensure Bahamians do not go hungry. At the organization's warehouse, its team of volunteers are busy 6 days a week arranging food parcels for families in need. Executive Director Philip Smith says from March to the end of May, the Feeding Network distributed over $500,000 in food parcels. That figure has tripled since June, when the organization became a part of the Food Security Task Force. Smith says from June to the end of August, $2 million in food parcels have been distributed amidst increasing demands for food.
This week, the numbers have just skyrocketed. We were around 4,200. We are now up to 7,200 in Nassau, 7,200 households in Nassau, 1,600 households in the Family Island, and we're looking at that's a total of about 35,300 individuals.
To respond to the need for expanded social assistance, a direct result of the loss of jobs due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, Smith says government allotted $16.2 million to the Food Security Task Force, and that has engaged between 150 to 200 NGOs, churches, and organizations. In New Providence, he says the Bahamas Feeding Network supplies 18 organizations in its zone and another 8 in Family Islands in the southern Bahamas. San Salvador is one of those islands and the latest to receive a shipment of food. He says they take place every 2 weeks.
In Nassau, we were doing every week. We are now distributing in Nassau every 2 weeks as well. Mayaguana, Crooked Island, Long Island, Inagua, San Salvador, Auckland, Rum Key, and Long Key.
Organizations collect food parcels from the Feeding Network on Wednesday and Fridays to distribute into the community. Smith says the feeding initiative is a crucial lifeline for many families, adding that along with government's contribution, NGOs have invested another $2 million.
We have an excellent group of organizations that are managing the initiative. We have Susan Larson, who is the chairman. She is doing a fantastic job. So it's going extremely well, and so shows you what a wonderful thing can happen when you have public and private come together and you have the right groups that you're working with.
Smith says for the Bahamas Feeding Network, its team of volunteers have been invaluable.
We have about 60 volunteers strong, and they are here and they work non-stop. So 6 days a week we are packaging, like you see here, and they come, so we divide them up just to have proper spacing.
With an increasing number of Bahamians falling on hard times, Smith appealed to those who can assist to log on to www.bahamasfeedingnetwork.org and make a donation. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.